welcome to Tarmac. Today we've got something extra special for you. It's the Mercedes-AMG SL63 4Matic Plus. It's their Roadster, their 2+2 Roadster, and it's really gone back to its roots with its convertible top and beastie engine. Anyway, come let's take a good look at this. It was 1952 when the SL300 hit the motorsport arena with a vengeance. In that year, it took out first and second place at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and then went on to get the first 4 positions of the Nürburgring. So it really did mark its presence straight away. 2 years later, in 1954, the Mercedes produced their actually legendary, iconic Gullwing. You know, everybody knows what the Mercedes 300 Gullwing looks like. And then basically 70 years later, or just under 70 years later, comes this, a vehicle that can trace its roots right back to that vehicle and really embraces much of what it goes on. Looking around the front here, what we've got is the Panamericana grille, so 17 slats across here that gives it such a wide looking face. We've got the AMG badging as opposed to the Mercedes badging, so really are moving on to their AMG roots. And also plenty of vents around the front to make sure there's lots of wind to go through to this V8 that's behind or underneath this bonnet. And it's also dual air, so you've got a top vent that gets through and also a bottom vent down the bottom here, so they open and close at separate times, but also make sure that there's either plenty of wind or plenty of aerodynamics or plenty of wind, so depending on there. And look at these lovely sleek LED headlights. So like I said, from a front it is very angry, very aggressive and very wide. Looks great. Now normally the big question would be, would this fit into your garage? But realistically you'd want to make a garage to fit this. It's that good. But in terms of size, it's 4.7 meters long, 1.35 meters in height, so you know, does get under those bars really quickly. And also it's a typical sports roadster, so you've got minimal overhangs up front and rear with a lovely long bonnet. And in terms of the wheelbase, it's a 2.7 meter wheelbase, so plenty of room or plenty of footprint to make sure that you stick to the road. And adding to that sticking to the road situation, you've got these 21-inch wheels that have got Michelin Pilot Sports on them, and so very sticky and very yeah, like I said, great for going around corners. And the other thing is, it is a 4Matic Plus, so it is an all-wheel drive for the first time, and the rear wheel here is actually rear wheel steering, so it will actually again hug the road really well and also get around the car park really tightly. The roof itself is obviously is convertible, you can tell that. Soft top, takes around about 15 seconds to go up and back down. I'll see if I can show you there, and actually you can do that up to 60 kilometers per hour. And overall it's got a drag coefficient of around about 0.31, so it is sleek, it is slick, and boy, it goes fast. The rear section is basically a work of art. As you can see, you've got your AMG badging, you've got your SL63 badging. This boot spoiler comes up and goes back down depending on your speed, or actually you can actually do it anyway and get it done, you know, actually put it up manually, sorry. The other side is lovely and bulbous around here, and when you open up, you gain access to around about 240 litres of boot space, or with the roof down 213. The LED headlights, of course, quad exhaust tips, which really do sing out. You do have a sports exhaust note, which is just tremendous, and that in turn leads to what's under the bonnet, so let's go there. What we have here is a 4-litre bi-turbo V8 that's just been handcrafted by, I don't know, I actually can't read his signature, but one man, one engine, which is awesome, mated to a 9-speed Tronic Tiptronic, Supertronic gearbox, which is again just tremendous. In terms of power output, it's 430 kilowatts of power and 800 newton meters of torque. 0 to 100 is around about 3.5 seconds, and it just sounds so angry when you step up to the race or the Sports Plus drive mode's just amazing. Anyway, let's take it for a drive and I'll show you around the inside while we're doing that. Now Mercedes are calling this, or AMG are calling this cabin hyper analog. Now I know it's marketing speak, which is fine, but what it kind of means to me is the fact that there's big screens, big hyper screens, and yet it all seems very analogy. It all seems very, you know, where it should be. The screen here, the infotainment screen, you can push on a different angle so it comes up to meet you, or you can drop it back. I guess that's to make sure that you can block out some of the sunlight that comes in, because there is an awful lot of sunlight. The wheelbase itself means that there's actually quite a lot of room in the cabin here, and with this raking A-pillar, everything sort of slopes down towards you. But I mean, I'm not tall by any stretch of imagination, but there still seems plenty of room, well, obviously, particularly once you've got the roof off. The rest of the stuff, like the instrument cluster, is very familiar for those that have been in a modern Mercedes. So it's just that the driving modes are great. I think there's 7 or 8, which is plenty to choose from. I'm in comfort at the moment, but as you flick up to Sport or Sport Plus, the exhaust note comes to here, or comes to your rescue, so you can hear what's going on there, which is just tremendous actually. And that's really where the sound comes, and it's just so good. I'll see if I can get it at full noise later on. Everything else, layout is really easy. You can drop the raise and lower the roof from here, and also it comes across onto the screen as well, so you can flick it across left or right. It's got this nice convertible look. Driving modes, as I say, you flick into AMG mode or into the AMG Sports or race mode, and you've got all that power under your right foot. You can also, when you duck into the car mode here, raise the front, so you notice that you're not worried about those speed humps which we're going over right now. But the big thing for me is just the freedom and the power that this vehicle offers. So yes, you can drive it like a maniac because it's a AMG 63 and bi-turbo and 4 litres and just amazing. Or you can just relax and enjoy all the vitamin D that you can get into it. And believe me, so many people want to interact with you while you're driving. A couple of truckers have actually gone, you know, try to get me to go a little bit faster and make that 4 litre sing, and it does sing. It sings so well. Oh, and let's not forget it is a 3.50 to 100, so the wheels will spin. They'll just it's just so much fun and so noisy and so angry. Tremendous. So there you have it, the new Mercedes-AMG SL63 4Matic. It's all-wheel drive, it's topless, it's all-wheel fun, and all-wheel steering, so it's just so connected to the road below. And as you can hear, that V8 just pops all over the place. It's a unique vehicle. It's no part of the SL before it, and it's not sharing any parts with the GT either. So this is a unique vehicle, and you know, my advice: get a sunny day, drop the top, just get some of that vitamin D into you, and just enjoy the ride. Whether you're going slow or whether you're going fast, this is a very much a thrilling ride. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm off to go and drive fast. See ya.